We're not sure, we don't know, but obviously huge emotions.
Yeah, massive emotions. I think I'm just going to go with it's going to be an all-Spanish bronze medal match, and that will be the Spanish qualifier for the Olympic Games. We shall find out, but first let's see who Lisa Barbalan is going to face in the final here in Antalya.
On target number 1. Representing Turkey, Yasemin Anagöz. On target number 2. Representing Spain, Ines De Velasco. The line judge for this match is Katerina Konjalova.
Well, there we have it. Yasemin Anagöz of Turkey, the world number 15, up against Ines De Velasco, world number 49. Winner will go on to face Lisa Barbalan of France. Loser will take on Eleme Canales of Spain. Anagöz has got to be the clear favourite here. Very quick shooting, and look at that, a 10 straight off the mark from her. Quick shooting worked well for her in the quarterfinals. I wonder if we're going to see the same here in the semi-finals. Long hold, but a 10 out of that. And Nikki, I wonder if we're going to see Anagöz shooting fast again and putting that pressure on, as you say.
She may well do. It doesn't leave much time then to recover. You only get 20 seconds to shoot your arrow. You've got to load up, compose yourself, get the blood back into your arms. So it can make a difference.
Well, nothing between the two at the moment. Great grouping from Anagöz. Opportunity though here for De Velasco. Can she snatch the early lead here with a 10? Well, all square between the two of them, and you could see the shaking in the arms of Ines De Velasco. The quick shooting perhaps of Anagöz forcing her into that stress position.
Potentially, but also the pressure. If she can win this, that might be enough for her to take the place for Spain. So just so much on the line here for the Spanish archer particularly.
Yeah, it certainly is. Conversely, Anagöz has got nothing to lose here. Perhaps an opportunity to get a shiny gold medal on home soil. And Turkey overall haven't really performed here in Antalya, but the opportunity that abounds this young lady here is incredible. Mixed fortune we've seen through this. In some cases you can turn around and say, well, pretty simple. Spain, France and Turkey book places by winning their quarterfinals, but actually that little twist at the end of not knowing who the Spanish team are going to select, the count back looking like it's going to give Denisa Barankova of Slovakia a qualification spot. You can't take your eyes off this one. Anagöz level with De Velasco. The Turkish archer will shoot first in the second set. Another long hold, and that looks like it's gone into the 8. It is marked for a measure, but I think that's probably not quite touching the line. And look at the speed, look at the consistency, and just look at the pressure that is putting on De Velasco. The speed of Anagöz's second arrow really is telling.
Straight back in there though, exactly what she needed. You know, that arrow, that 8 might be moved up to a 9, so she's put the pressure back on.
Well, perfect. We'll obviously put this out of reach. Just into the 9. So 28 in the first set, a 29 in the second. Anagöz is in the middle. Nothing short of a 10 here will do. Look at that forearm shaking. That is the result. A 6 there, but you could see she was clinging on to that.
Yeah, that shaking in the forearm might be affecting her draw length, her ability to get that arrow through the clicker. We could just see her at full draw for such a long time and unable just to move through the shot and execute it. So, you know, I think the nerves really getting to her there.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's definitely getting to her. Whereas, look at Anagöz looking very composed, very relaxed. Into the 10 in both of the first 2 sets with the first arrow. But the juddering of the arm, I mean, she's still, you talk about push-pull, she's still pushing it as that arm is shaking.
Yep, so ideally that front arm elbow should be straight and there should be some power going through that front arm as well. So it's a 50-50 balance. We don't just pull the bow, we push and pull together, trying to get a lovely balance between the two to break the shot.
Well, trailing by 3 set points to 1. It will be... well, we've got Anagöz in shot. She's looking right. She's ready to go, but it will be De Velasco who will shoot first. Still in with a big chance here. And that is a good start for her. She needs to fight back early here. Does look dialed in though, doesn't she, Nikki Anagöz?
Yeah, like we say, she's got her spot. Again, confidence, wanting to go out there now, and you know it's important that these archers to shoot the best they can in the lead up to the Olympics. Now it's 49 days away, and come out here and make a good performance is important to her.
First signs of querying what's going on there from Anagöz. De Velasco's got this big opportunity now. She's put it into the 9. Not bad. A 28 from her. A 10 from Anagöz will be crushing for De Velasco. She's hoping for an 8 or less. Oh, look at that. She has found the middle of this target. 2 29s in a row and a 5 set point to 1 lead. You're seeing signs of a resurgence from De Velasco. She was always going to be the underdog for this one against the world number 15, but that 10 very crushing.
Yeah, she would have thought, you know, I've got a good chance of winning this set at 28, to walk away from the line feeling fairly confident probably, to then lose it. Your opponent shooting a 29, so, you know, it's not great, but she's got to come back in this match with 5-1 to the Turkish archer, so there's still opportunity. She's got to come out, win the next 2 sets and force the tie.
Yeah, that is certainly what she's got to do. She's got to find a way of getting herself back into this match. It's a big ask though, it really is a very tough call against Anagöz, who is, well, right in the middle of the target. Ines De Velasco of Spain to shoot first on target number 2. Needs all of the points in this, cannot afford a tie. That was not ideal from her, especially seeing as Anagöz cannot miss the centre of the target at the moment.
Quicker shot, finding the X. You know, she's got to stay with that good timing, getting the shot moving well.
Pressure is immense here. My feeling is she's going to be thinking about trying to get a good shot out and give her confidence going into the bronze medal match, which is looking like it'll be against her opponent. But that is a 10, so a 28 from her. Anagöz is on for a perfect 30, but actually only needs the 8 to draw level on points and win this semi-final. She gets a 9, does splits it in 2 and gets a 9, so she wins that clearly 7 set points to 1. And Yasemin Anagöz from Turkey is through to the finals of this continental qualifier here on home soil. Anagöz will face Barbalan in the final, and we think it is going to be a very interesting bronze medal match. Eleme Canales of Spain goes up against her teammate Ines De Velasco. They've, between them, booked a quota spot for Spain, but we don't know who's going to the Olympic Games for Spain, and that may well be the decider. But all eyes on Yasemin Anagöz of Turkey, who has made it through to the final here in Antalya.